Hello, good morning, what's new? We work on ourselves in order to help others, but we help others in order to work on ourselves. Pema Chodron. How do you help someone who won't help themselves? Before I get too far into this, let me give you a spoiler warning. You can't. There are some people who find solace in being the victim. They are comfortable holding on to anger and hurt and feel justified in staying in that place. They may even tell you that they're depressed and lonely and feeling helpless. You cannot help them. They want the attention, they want the pity and the sorrow, and they are not helplessly drowning if they're in the shallow end and keep putting their own head under water. I know that I have been in this place, justified in my own anger and jealousy and depression, allowing myself to live in victimhood, and any attempts at help were a threat to the comfort I found in my righteousness. Seeing someone else in this headspace, my first instinct is to want to jump in and help, to guide them out of their own thinking and help them back on the path of light and love. And I have to remember where I was when I was in this place. Am I really trying to help them, or am I projecting what I know now onto my old self? Am I trying to help, or am I judging who I was when I was there? This internal struggle doesn't allow me to truly offer the support that this other person needs. I know when I was in this place of anger that I did not want someone looking down on me or using what I considered to be condescending rhetoric. I didn't want to be judged, I just wanted to be pitied. And it wasn't until everyone stopped feeding that ego that I realized I was Dorothy with the ruby slippers already. I had to save myself. And that's how you help somebody who won't help themselves. Love them through it. They need to hit their own rock bottom before they can start climbing up. When they're ready. When they're able. Let them know that you're there. You can live your life in a way that they can follow your example should they choose to. You can plant seeds and you can give them love and light, but do not make it your mission to save them. They have all the tools they need. You can guide them to the toolbox, but they have to be the one to open it, and they have to be the one to use the tools. And be available if they misuse the tools or trip and fall. Help them back up with words of encouragement. Smile and nod. Give them love when they fall. Love them until they love themselves, and then love them again. It is their responsibility to blaze their path, not yours. Don't push your expectations of how they should live on them. Know your boundaries and do not let them cross them. You have to keep your own mind and soul at peace, and their negativity and anger will not be allowed past your boundary lines. This is their journey to take, not yours. And it's not yours to manipulate. Do not enable bad behavior. Long story short, open the door. They'll walk through when they're ready. You can't help someone who won't help themselves, but as you may recall from The Power of Language, cannot and will not are very different. Cannot is someone who doesn't have the tools yet. I cannot fly an airplane because I do not have the training or the knowledge to know how. Will not is someone who has the tools but refuses to use them. Eventually, when all other options are expired, will not may become cannot. And when they're at cannot, they're ready for the help, the training, and the expertise of others. But in doing so, you must protect yourself too. Sometimes the best way to help someone, whether or not they won't help themselves, is for you to continue working on yourself. Be kind to one another.